Welcome to Trips Awakening. You subscribe to the truth. This video goes out to my spiritual family, people that's already aware, people that's trying to seek knowledge, and that's connected to the universe. And you negative people that left comments, you should have left me alone. I already see what's going to happen. And you're going to be begging for it to stop. Watch. I told y'all don't know what kind of power I have. Should have left me alone. Shouldn't even left them comments. You don't know what I'm connected with. And I'm talking about on a spiritual level. Not my physical. On a spiritual level. It's already begun before it got started. Let me tell y'all the other day, well, the supermoon was yesterday. And I looked in the sky. Before I really get deep into this, I already got the information. I put certain things out in subliminal message and let y'all know certain things. I looked in the sky and I seen a black contrail before midnight. And it's the true story. And I was disappointed because usually I record certain things. I did a video recording chemtrails, how they put different chemtrails and stuff trying to block certain things, and how they put like different chemicals and stuff out there. I recorded that and did a video. It was on Talking with Trip. I can't remember. Like I said, I've done so many videos. So I look into the sky and I seen a big, dark, black, thick line. I mean, it was like, you could see the moon, like I said, the moon is basically, it's close to us, it's connected to us. And the sun and the stars. So I was like, I looked and I was like looking in the sky, I was like, oh, I already know what they're trying to do. I know exactly what they're trying to do. Basically, what they're trying to do is block certain information, because it's already in our DNA what we're supposed to do, especially the ones that got the gift and that's connected with the universe and can do things, certain things that people can't do. People like us, we can do certain things with our mind and control certain things and balance things and do other things. And, it's basically all in the air. They was trying to block the energy. They're trying to trap certain souls. And they set that up. And whatever they're trying to do is going to fail. And I'm really disappointed because I was talking to Spiritually Free. I was like, I looked outside and they got like a black chemtrail. And, you gotta like wonder like, what the hell? And they've been doing that for decades, trying to block certain energy and stuff. They succeeded, but they're losing power. They're losing in a spiritual war because I know that for a fact. They're desperate. So they threw out distractions like the Kanye West, the Donald Trump. They threw that out there. And, all of a sudden Robin Thicke's dad passed away. All these distractions. Just so certain melanated people that's connected with the universe wouldn't get certain information. But I already got it. And others out here already got it as well. And I know that for a fact too. So, whatever these secret society groups they're trying to do, they're trying to gain power, they're trying to trap souls, and they're taking people's physicals and taking people's physical and doing certain things, trying to get information. Certain movies, and y'all need to check it out. Certain series, like Teen Wolf, season 6. It's supposed to be the last season finale or whatever. I mean, but it's not. This is basically the last one they're gonna make of Teen Wolf, And that's, certain things that I talked about on there, and this the truth. So like, and I did videos before they even did the events. I did videos. I talked about it way before Teen Wolf did it, and they basically been giving subliminal messages to each other, been doing certain things. Y'all remember when I did a video on how in different communities and stuff that, they try to control your frequency modulator. That's what I was trying to say. I lost training of thought. Frequency modulator and stuff, how they control, your physical with the music. It controls your DNA and do certain things, and how certain people, got mercury and lead where they can control you with the satellites. I did a video on that. And on Teen Wolf, they basically had it where certain things was controlling people. And they've been doing certain movies letting y'all know, certain things was going to happen and stuff. The media is bullshit. But these movies like Teen Wolf, Supernatural, and Star Wars, movies like that, they give out certain message. Some people think it's entertainment, but it's not entertainment. These writers and directors, you think they come up with all of this stuff? This stuff been here before, and they know this, and they know they're losing, and that's the reason why they're doing certain things. And y'all need to check out like Teen Wolf. Like, it's a series that comes on like MTV, and right now they're like basically, snatching up souls and stuff like that, and it was giving each other message and trying to block certain energies and stuff. And you notice in every movies they always have moons and they have satellites, and certain movies they blow up certain satellites and stuff like that. Like They Live with Roddy Piper, it was like, basically took the mask off, and they even left a text saying like They Live is a documentary, and the next thing you know, Roddy Piper was gone. So, like for example, like I know all of y'all seen the memes like The Simpsons. They predicted that Donald Trump was going to be president. Family Guy and all of them, they give out certain subliminal messages through movies. And a lot of y'all don't pay attention to that. Y'all just think it's entertainment. You Christians, you religious freaks out there, y'all think, when the birds and all of that fell out the sky and fish was dying in the oceans and stuff, it was nothing but chemicals. They test out certain things, and this like Batman. I know y'all seen the movie Batman Dark Knight, where the Scarecrow basically let off some kind of smoke, and the smoke was making people lose their mind. And that's basically what they're doing in different communities. A lot of people be like, melanated on melanated, which, they say black on black crime, and, it ain't just us, it's all races. And they do certain things and like controlling people's frequency and make them do crazy, like especially when it comes to the holidays. When the holidays come around the corner, they basically turn the volume up. And people, you see more murders on holidays and different shootings, and they're programming people and trying to basically trap souls and their energy. And they got underground shit going on. Underground shit going on in Colorado, California. Excuse me, y'all. They got all of that stuff going on that people don't know where. They got like cities under the ground, whether y'all want to believe it or not. But I'm going to let y'all know, let's don't be distracted. And I also want to talk about, they also, here pretty soon, they're going to get rid of medicine and start putting chips in people. Have y'all, they're going to try to advertise in their condition, y'all. I talked about that on Talking with Trip. When y'all see they trying to do good for the community, for the melanated community, don't go for that shit. They're going to get y'all to try to test out certain things and stuff. and slip a chip in you and control your mind. You see why these people doing crazy stuff, because they test it out on certain people. They snatch people up, or they try to pay people, say, hey, we'll give you this much, like $500 or $1,000 to do this and that. And some people will go for it because they're desperate for money. So, who's down here? I don't know. Let's spell your friend. Say hi, honey buns. So it's I'm fat, which I ain't fat. I got a great body, but she called me fat because I'm always somewhere eating. I love to eat. But what was I saying? Yeah, so I forgot what I was saying. But anyway, they basically, you know, oh yeah, about the chip and stuff. You know, they already experimented on disabled people. You know, like up in New York, they basically the disabled people, and they sent them out just to see what they would do and stuff. Like I said, they got clones and agents and different things out there. You know, all of this stuff is set up. Certain people they bring from under the ground to go shoot up stuff. They're like clones, you know, and stuff. And then they act like they put them in jail and prison. They're really not going to jail and prison. They just basically either get destroyed or they put them right back under the ground. Like certain celebrities, you know, when y'all think they're in jail and stuff, they're basically getting cloned. You know, so, you know, I put all of this information out. I've been doing this for like some years. And, you know, and they thought they were slick when they was trying to block that energy, but I got that information, and y'all just need to be careful. Like I said, that like Donald Trump and Ray Lewis and Jim Brown and all of them, you know, all of these celebrities, basically they all work together. Certain like majority of these celebrities that y'all spend your money on, waste your money on, they're basically already like cloned. That's why I call them human cartoons. And y'all wasting your energy and your time on that mess. Because, you know, they're not even real. They're not even, they're nothing. And people that done videos, then caught them malfunction and, you know, showing like, you know, for example, Beyonce. I know some Beyonce fans is going to get pissed, but I don't give a damn. You know, that Wicked Witch, you know, certain things like, you know, like you can see all that evil crap in her face, you know, and Kanye West, his shadow was flipped backwards. I don't know if you checked that out, Sharon, and I told you to check that video out. That's why I said that Kanye West was already dead in that car wreck. That's just his clone, you know, and I already put that together like a long time ago. You know, I was like, he was dead, you know. It's like everything they're trying to do, I put out there. And they're failing. You know, I talked about certain things years ago, and it happened. I seen certain things, and it happened. You know, and I know certain things. And I put it out there because, like I said, I don't fear them. And they think people like me and others that's awake, they like, they have it to where they think we're crazy, or like I said, we're strange. You know, like I said, a lot of y'all going to be still stuck because some of y'all not taking the information that I'm giving y'all. You know, you're not. So, you know, like I said, you're just going to be stuck. But make sure y'all check out Teen Wolf, because that's basically what's going on right now. And I already talked about this a long time ago. Every time I talk about something, it seems like it comes up, or a celebrity talk about it. Every time I put certain things out there, you know, like on this Teen Wolf, the episode it's like basically ghost riders are snatching up souls and open up portals, and it's like it's two different worlds. You know, it's the spiritual world and this world. They all basically get ready to crash, and that's the reason why y'all seeing all this crazy stuff, and it's gonna get crazy. But people like us, the original souls, you know, we already know. We're already hip. So we're going to move on to, our energy is going to move on to greater things. You know, and like I said, a lot of y'all gonna get stuck, especially you religious freaks and you people that love negative comments. You're gonna be stuck and suffer. You know, and that's the reason why they keep on pulling certain stunts. These secret society groups, they at war with each other. You know, and certain material things. You know, they basically, you know, they put spells on it, like them dumbass Jordans, you know, which that's getting ready to get played out. Well, it's already played out. I did a video on that like maybe a year or two ago, and I even posted on Instagram because I do videos on Instagram. I said them Jordans is about to get played out. You know, I said this 2 years ago, and they're played out, you know, and they had people, they was controlling people's frequency. People was like basically killing each other over Jordans. They certain things, you know, they basically do spells. Like, you know, what was I gonna say? Like certain things like Tiffany's, Tiffany's jewelry store? Some of y'all don't know that was owned by certain like majority of these corporations is owned by people, by these evil secret society groups. Some people say slave owners, but you know, they're not, to me, they're not slave owners. They just humans. They're not human, excuse me. They're not human. They're just beings without souls that control certain things and certain items and use different spells. You know, like Star Wars. Star Wars, I love that movie because I give a lot of subliminal message. A lot of people think that's entertainment, and that's not entertainment. You know, like one movie, if you're a Star Wars fan, you know what I'm talking about, where Yoda told Obi-Wan Kenobi, like, you know, he basically connected with Qui-Gon on the other side and stuff. You know, and I'm saying you can connect with your ancestors, and that's true, and I connect with my ancestors and stuff, and I know certain information, and I put stuff out there. You know, and I said, I am my ancestor. You know how they say the Force is basically the universe. That stuff is real, the Force and all of that stuff. You know, that's real. And then, you know, I don't fear them. Like, you know, Obi-Wan said, you strike me down now, I become more powerful. You know, he told Darth Vader that. You know, that's like one of my favorite scenes. You know, basically he was like, the Force, I'm all over the Force. I could control basically you and others. You know, like you evil forces, you know. It would, like, it's so much message and stuff out there. Y'all need to just go pay attention to these science fiction movies and Marvel comics and, you know, even certain horror movies, you know, and I'm a fan of all of that, you know, and I like that. And I even said, like, one day I'm going to, like, really get into that, start, like, directing and putting out certain movies and stuff like that. Like, you know, do it here and just put it out online. It's just for free. Just let it catch on. This stuff, I don't care about the money. You know, I do this stuff from the heart. You know, like, I already got great things happening to me, and it's just going to get better. It's just going to keep getting better and better and better for me. Because I went through a lot of stuff, and it's the reason why I went through a lot of stuff. And like a long time ago, I was like, I could see certain things. And certain things, the reason why you go through certain stuff, you know, it's not a test. It's just basically this to make you stronger and to, you know, to make you expand and basically open your mind to certain things. And like I said, I went through a lot of stuff, and I know why I went through a lot of stuff. Like I said, I was here before, and it was just basically smacking me in my face, letting me know, hey, you've been here before. Use your powers. Open it up. Open up certain things. You know, I'm going to really wake up the world. These fake-ass conscious people, they're going to really be pissed at me. These secret society groups and ministers and preachers, all of y'all going to see the bullshit that they've been doing to y'all. Watch. Watch and see. People is going to really start catching on because there's others out here that's awake putting out this information as well, too. Shout out to them. Much respect to them. because they're doing the same thing what I'm doing. And our energy, we the original souls. People that's leaving me, cool comments and stuff. I already see and feel that y'all are the original souls. Y'all got that gift as well, And it was something else I was going to say. I lost train of thought again. Well, I just wanted to just do this video, let y'all know what's really going on. I know I was all over the place, but y'all get what I'm saying, And that's the reason why I said, be careful about giving your blood out, because your blood is your spirit, And they basically, certain organs and stuff. That's the reason I did a video on Talking with Trip. Pay attention to your kids and make sure you, tell them to be around a group of people. Don't let them walk home by themselves, or if they do, make sure they're around a bunch of kids and stuff, because they're actually snatching up kids and drinking their blood and experimenting on them. Oh yeah, and on that Teen Wolf, not to get off topic, they was eating brains and stuff, pineal gland. And I caught on to that. Y'all need to check that Teen Wolf out for real, because me and Spiritual Free, we was watching it. We was oh, we already knew what time it was. We was oh, okay. And and they basically doing that. They got machines that can tap into your brain and know your thoughts and what you're thinking, and even with your blood. They got that. They got that technology where they can download your conscious. Excuse me. They got that where they can download that. And I'm going to talk more about that. What? Somebody say something?